Shalom Aleichem, Mishpachim. All right, we are going to continue our Mishnah, reading our Mishnah study. We are still in Tractate Berachos, chapter 2. Let us begin. Chapter 2, Mishnah 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Mishnah 5. The Mishnah presents a situation in which one is not obligated to say the Shema. A groom who marries a virgin is not obligated to recite the Shema from the first night of their marriage until the next Motzei Shabbos, Saturday night. Motzei Shabbos is when Shabbat ends, and it's the night of the finishing of Shabbat. If he has not yet performed the act of consummating the marriage. Let me reread that because I had explained. A groom who marries a virgin is not obligated to recite the Shema from the first night of their marriage until the next Motzei Shabbos, which is Saturday night, if he has not yet performed the act of consummating the marriage. The Torah exempts him from having to say the Shema because his anxiety over the act prevents him from concentrating properly. The Mishnah relates that one Tana did. The Mishnah relates what one Tana did when he was in this situation. It happened that Rabban Gamliel recited the Shema on the first night that he was married. His students said to him, "Our teacher, did you not teach us that a groom is not obligated to recite the Shema on the first night of marriage?" He said to them, "I will not listen to you to release myself from the kingship of heaven for even one moment." That is, Rabban Gamliel agreed that he was not obligated to say the Shema, but he chose to say it regardless, so that he would not lose the opportunity to declare his loyalty to God. Mishnah 6. The next two Mishnahs cite other incidents unrelated to the Shema, in which Rabban Gamliel did not seem to follow rulings that he himself had taught. Rabban Gamliel washed himself in warm water on the first night after his wife died. His students said to him, "Our teacher, did you not teach us that a mourner is forbidden to wash himself?" He said to them, "I am not like all other people, because I am always cold." Rabban Gamliel felt uncomfortably cold unless he bathed in warm water. As such, he was not subject to the prohibition against bathing, because only bathing for pleasure is forbidden to a mourner, whereas bathing to remove discomfort is permitted. Mishnah 7. The third incident in which Rabban Gamliel seemed to act against one of his own rulings. And when Rabban Gamliel's slave, Tavi, died, he accepted condolences for him. His students said to him, "Our teacher, did you not teach us that one does not accept condolences for Canaanite slaves?" Rabban Gamliel said to them, "My slave, Tavi, was not like all other Canaanite slaves. He was a worthy person. It was appropriate, therefore, to grieve over his death and accept condolences for him." Mishnah 8. It was taught in Mishnah 5 that a groom is not obligated to recite the Shema before the marriage is consummated. In this Mishnah, Tanaim disagree whether he is permitted to say the Shema. If a groom wants to recite the Shema on the first night of his marriage, he may recite it. A dissenting view. But Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel says, not everyone who wants to assume the reputation of a righteous person may do so. Only someone who is known to be a righteous person may recite the Shema on his wedding night. An ordinary person who does not have such a reputation is forbidden to say the Shema, because he would appear to be showing off. That is the finishing of chapter 2. Laila Tov.